Here's the reason Amari Cooper is saying I deserve more. These are the wide receiving contracts that are out there. Justin Jefferson is tops at 35 million. You see AJ Brown, St. Brown, Hill, Waddle, um, Adams. You go down to Devontae Smith at 25 million that was redone. Then you got Metcalf. Ridley's one that's kind of interesting. That's going to be one that's used as a comp because he's a similar age. You got Mike Evans at 20.5 million. Another guy that's a little older. Cooper's tied for 19th, at 20 million, along with Chris Godwin. You got Cooks right behind him. You got Christian Kirk. Then Jerry Jeudy checks in at 24 million. A little bit behind him is Sutton and Tyler Lockett. So that gives you kind of a snapshot of the top 26, 27 wide receivers relative to pay. You got Jeudy who's in there, and again, I'm with you. I think they find a way to do it. I think from what I've seen, it's the number of years, and I think you've kind of alluded to that. At some point in time, you got to figure out a way that works for both of them.
Yeah, because you touched on it too, man. Like there's just you don't want to have to think about life without him right now. Not until you at least see what Jerry Jeudy can do in this offense, and maybe what some of the young guys like Cedric Tillman and Jamari Thrash. But I look at that list and I'm like, how many of those players ahead of him? Like he's Calvin Ridley's like the same age as him, like you said, but he's only been in the league like half the amount of time and hasn't done anywhere near what Amari Cooper has done. And I understand you're paying for what you think he's going to be, not for what he has done. But I do think he outplayed his contract. And I think somewhere there's that middle ground where it's like, well, let's give you a little bit more money, not quite as many years as maybe you want. Maybe we'll do a team option there at the end. I call it an option because it has no guaranteed money, kind of like Nick Chubb, not an actual option, but kind of that last year of the contract where you can get out of it if you want to, but then just backload some of that things. Put some void years on there like you've done with some of those other contracts. That way he still gets the money he deserves and has earned, but you can find a way to kind of balance out the books so nothing goes too crazy as a result.